36% of Social Security beneficiaries require a boost of at least $516 per month to their benefit. I have all the details and the shocking information right here in the video. Let's get right into it. I know in this video, I do want to share with you the details of a report that was recently released suggesting that 36% of beneficiaries who do receive benefits administered by Social Security need a boost to their benefit of at least $516.70 per month every single month just to make their benefits whole based on what has happened over the last few years. Like I said, this is some pretty shocking information and why I want to bring it to your attention, because we all completely recognize what is going on right now and what has been happening over the last handful of years here is really dramatically impacting Social Security checks, and this is going to lay that out very, very clearly so we can all see exactly what is going on and how much more beneficiaries really need right now, especially the low-income beneficiaries. Let's get into it and talk through all the details. Really fast before we do, thanks for joining me. If you have not done so yet, make sure to do yourself a huge, huge favor. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video. It is totally free to do so. I'm here for you right by your side every single day, doing all the research so you don't need to, breaking it all down into these short videos, and again, advocating on your behalf as much as I possibly can, as we need to stick together right now. And again, it's all about you in 2024. A lot of things are going on, and again, there's always different reform out there and plans, proposals, bills, packages, all kinds of things like this to raise benefits, to reform Social Security, as well as a variety of other things that they want to do to this program that would impact well over 71 million beneficiaries. Either way, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Let's get into it and talk about all the details. And again, hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't done so yet. And let's talk about this new report that came out talking about $516 more per month for 36% of Social Security beneficiaries. And again, let me give you some real numbers behind this, which, by the way, as of right now, there's a little over 71 million people who receive benefits administered by Social Security every single month. So 36% of that is actually 25.5 million people. So it's a lot of people that this would actually be encompassing, right? So let me talk about what's going on here. We all recognize benefits are well below where they really need to be. If you don't believe that, which I'm pretty sure you do, because here's the thing. If you're watching this video, you probably are a Social Security beneficiary. Let's just look at our benefits over the last couple years here. Have they really kept up with all this inflation? I don't really think so, right? And I think we can all probably agree about that. These benefits are falling way, way behind where they really need to be because prices have elevated significantly over the last few years, and these benefits have only gone up a few percentage points. Now, to be fair, yes, we've had a couple nice, decent raises as of recently. We had 1.3%, 5.9%, 8.7%, 3.2%, things like this. But then again, inflation has been significantly more than that. And again, we all know this, right? We've talked about it many different times. But here's what's going on. Because of inflation over long periods of time and basically compounding, as I've talked about before in other videos, here's what's happening. 36% of beneficiaries, 25.5 million beneficiaries out there, should on average, again, according to this report right here, should be getting $516.70 more every single month on your monthly benefit above and beyond what you're already getting right now because of, yep, I'm going to say it, depletion of purchasing power because of inflation. Now, that sounds like a kind of an interesting / confusing way of saying it, but basically what's happening is the purchasing power of the United States dollar is depleting, okay? So think of it this way. You probably can relate to this, okay? Think back when you were a kid. Let's just say 10 years old, however long ago that was. It doesn't even matter. I can even think about that, right? Think back to when you were 10 years old. Maybe that's 30 years ago, maybe it's 50 years ago, maybe it's 60 years ago. It doesn't really matter. My point is, think back to when you're 10. You have $1 in your hand. What can you buy for $1? You could buy a lot of stuff. Even when I was 10, that was, 30 some years, about 30 years ago. I was thinking, wait, how old am I again? Yeah. So anyway, it was about 30-ish years ago, okay? Even when I was 10, $1 could get you quite a bit of stuff. Now again, if you're thinking back 50 years, 60 years, something like this, $1 could get you a lot of different things, right? What does $1 get you today? Nothing. It gets you nothing. $1 gets you like nothing, okay? It is practically worthless, okay? Even in the aisle, waiting in the checkout line at the grocery store, something like that, remember all the little candies and stuff like that they have all lined up there? Think about it. When you were 10, you probably could have bought a handful of stuff for $1. Today, you can buy nothing. I don't think there's a single thing on that rack less than $1, right? Even the dollar stores are not even $1 anymore. They're $1.25. You know what I'm saying, right? My point is, this is depletion of the purchasing power of the dollar, as in, it's depleting. What you can buy because of inflation is getting less and less, okay? So that's the example that I wanted to give you right there. Well, as a result of depletion of purchasing power of the dollar, this simply shows that over long periods of time, that these beneficiaries are really not keeping up, okay? And that's what they're finding. So the report goes on to show from the year from the year 2000 until now, okay? So basically like a 23-ish year period of time, basically through the end of 2023 is where this report is talking about. So basically 2020 through, the year 2000 through 2023, 23 years of time is what they're encompassing here. They're basically saying that these benefits have depleted, as in the purchasing power, translating into $516.70 for these 36% of beneficiaries. Again, 25.5 million people that this encompasses, which, by the way, just to put this into perspective, $516.70 a month translates into a little over $6,100 a year less of what beneficiaries are actually getting, because again, depletion of purchasing power of their dollars, right? So just to keep up with real inflation, if they were actually doing this the right way, then you would see very clearly that these beneficiaries should have been getting a boost of their benefit over this, call it last, say, 23 years or so, of that $516.70, just to keep up with real inflation. In other words, long story short, what does this mean? The COLA is no good, right? We've all said it before many times. We all know the story about this. The COLA does not keep up, okay? This is what it really comes down to. So if that is not enough evidence for them to do something about the COLA and adjust this to make sure that beneficiaries are actually getting what they should be getting on an annualized basis, then I guess I don't really know what else we need as far as proof and evidence to show that the COLA is really falling behind on this. So anyway, I found this to be a very interesting report, but think of this, and again, let me point this out really quickly. You're probably guessing, wait, who's the 36% that would be encompassed within this? Well, you know what I'm about to say, right? Yeah, it's the lowest income beneficiaries. Again, why? Why does it always come back on the lowest income and the fixed income individuals? It's not like it ever comes back on the individual, the beneficiary getting $3,500 a month, $4,000 a month from Social Security. No. Why doesn't it ever affect those people? No. It's always on the people that are receiving generally less than about $1,800 a month, right around that $2,000 to $1,800 a month range. Those are the people that it generally impacts. Again, why? Why does it always come back on the lowest income beneficiaries? Have you ever noticed that? Anytime that we talk about all this stuff, it seems like it's always on the shoulders of the lowest income people, right? I don't know. Seems a little bit weird. And again, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes when you come across these reports like this, it seems a little suspicious. Like, why is this always happening on the lowest income people? I don't know. It just seems very odd, and something seems a little fishy to me. Again, I'm not saying that I'm some conspiracy theorist like, oh my, they're trying to do something. But sometimes when we continue to see these reports time and time again like this, it just seems a little weird, right? It seems very weird that it's always focused on the lowest income beneficiaries. I don't know. Again, just seems weird to me. If you have a theory behind that, let me know. I'd love to hear your comments down below. If you have a theory behind why it's always on the shoulders of the lowest income people. So anyway, a quick report here. Want to share with you. And again, why would I want to share something like this with you? Because does your local news tell you about this? Highly doubt it. If your local news tells you this story, then let me know. I'd be very interested to hear it. But I highly doubt your local news talks about this stuff. But again, I want to bring this to your attention so we can clearly see what's going on and how this program is good. Don't get me wrong. Social Security is a great program. It's been around for nearly 90 years. It's a great program. But again, it's also failing the beneficiaries in a major way. Every beneficiary? No. It's failing the lowest income beneficiaries, the people that rely on their benefit for the vast majority of their income, the people that receive the lowest income benefits. These are the people that the program is really kind of failing. Again, I've said that before many times in other videos, and it's true. We look at the reports like this. It is very obvious what is going on here, okay? Anyway, hope this helps you. Again, I just want to keep you informed of what I'm finding out there. There's a lot of reports that are coming out right now. And again, I want to keep you informed of all this information. So if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. Leave your comments, your questions, your feedback down below. Again, totally free to do so. Like the video, share the video. Again, all is totally free, 100% free. My favorite word, free. I love free. Everything is free. Okay, so anyway, make sure to subscribe, share the video, like the video, leave your comments down below. Other than that, go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. channel, again, totally free. There's a bunch of videos linked down below in the description. Again, totally free. Check out those. If you haven't noticed yet, the theme here is free. I love free. Anyway, enjoy your day. Hope this helps you. Again, have a nice day. Take care, and catch you again later in the next video. I'll keep you posted with what's going on right now. A lot of stuff that is happening out there on a regular basis. Either way,